This video, we're going to find the vertex, focus, and directrix of the parabola with the given equation, and then we're going to graph the equation. Because there's just room over here to sketch the graph, I'm actually going to show you what the equation looks like over here in Desmos. And it might actually help us get some points to get a good graph. So let's go ahead and start with the stuff we've already been doing, that the vertex here is going to be 3, -2. The p-value is going to be 1/4 because this is 4p = 1. It's going to open horizontally here because it's y², which means that its focus is at 3.25, -2. And the directrix, let's call this fractionally 3 1/4 is 13/4. And then 2 3/4 is going to be 11/4. Now those aren't going to be very easy to graph here because I've got it split up by ones. So let's use the vertex at 3, -2. And let's look for an additional point over here. Maybe an intercept or something like that. Y + 2 squared equals x - 3. We see that we've got a nice x-intercept over there at 7, 0. So 5, 6, 7, 0. Remember, your axis of symmetry goes through the line y = -2. So since we're at 7, 0, we also have 7, -4, which is going to be off of that line of axis of symmetry, just a reflection across it. And that'll help me get what my parabola looks like. Okay. Next one here, we're going to have that the vertex is going to be at -3, -3. My p is equal to 2. This one's going to open vertically. Focus is going to be at -3, -1. Directrix y = -5. And we're going to graph this -3, -3. And it's going to be x + 3 squared and 8 times y + 3. We get some points there that don't really help me, right? Let me try and solve for some that do help me. So if I can make y + 3 into a 2, say when y = -1, then this is going to be x + 3 squared is equal to 16. X + 3 equals ±4. X is equal to -7, or x is equal to 1. So I have -7, -1, and I also have 1, -1. I can graph like so. If you wanted these values to see exactly what they are, we could use the quadratic formula, let y be equal to 0, and solve for x. Go ahead here and complete the square now to find the equation. For these, half of the middle number squared is going to be 16. So we're going to add 16 to both sides. That makes this x minus 4 squared is equal to 8y minus 40. X minus 4 squared is equal to 8 times y minus 5. My vertex is going to be at 4, 5. My my p is going to be 2. We're going to go up. So this is going to be a focus at 4, 7. Directrix at y equals 3. Let's go ahead and show you what this one looks like. Type it in just as it was given. There it is with its vertex at 4, 5. It's got a y-intercept at 0, 7. It's going to help us. 4, 5, 0, 7 means I have a 9, 7 as well. We'll graph that parabola. Now I've got y squared plus 12y on this side and 4x minus 20 on this side. Half of the middle number squared is 36. So y plus 6 squared equals 4x plus 16. Y plus 6 squared equals 4 times x plus 4. My p equals 1 here. It's going to open to the right. I've got a vertex at -4, -6. Focus at -3, -6. Directrix at x equals -5. -4, -6. Like that. And right, it's got a x-intercept over there at 5, 0. And that is 9 to the right. And then it's going to be 6 up. So 9 to the right and 6 down. Should be at -12 down here. Roughly down there. So I should be able to get my parabola looking like that. All right, that's going to be it for this video. We're going to do some more graphing in the next video, but we don't have to find the vertex, focus, and directrix this time. So we may be able to find the vertex and then maybe, like we were doing here, find some intercepts and use some symmetry and things like that to help us to graph those equations.